A record-setting field goal, punt return touchdown, and interception highlight nominations for the first play of the week, sponsored by Holcomb Bank. Each week, we select 3 highlights, and you get to choose the winner. The first play is courtesy of Auburn's Tyler Woods McLaurin, who is going to check this out on defense. Going to leap into the air, capturing the interception. Let's take a look at that again. Hano, though, would go on to win at 27-15. Woods McLaurin, though, gets the nomination. Our second one comes on special teams. This is Byron's Andrew Talbert. He's going to field the punt here, and he's moving left, moving right, almost going backwards, and he is going to turn on the Jets, taking it to the house en route to Byron's 63-0 season opening win over Rock Falls. And finally, Belvedere kicker Leo Andrade etches his name into Bucks football history, nailing a school record 46-yard field goal to put Belvedere on the board. They would lose to Harlem 30-3. Voting is open.